This last demonstration of this characteristic is very relevant to how we interact with one another in today's society. As I mentioned, God instructs Job to pray for the ones that talked about, disrespected, and blamed him for the things that he was going through. And see, God had already prepared Job for what was about to happen. God had already told Job that he would have to pray for his friends. And by telling him that his prayers would alleviate the consequences orchestrated for his friends. Now see, I don't know how familiar you are with the story of Job. You see, Job was already in a bad situation. He had lost everything. He had no friends. He had no house. He had no money. He was broke. He had lost everything. So just assessing the situation, it didn't matter one way or another whether Job prayed for them or not, because he was already bad off. But see, the thing about Job, Job knew it was bigger than him. He knew that by honoring God, something good would derive from the situation. And Job accepted their offer and offered up his prayers on their behalf. And as a result, God doubled everything that he had lost. Job's humility is what created the atmosphere for him to be blessed in spite of his loss. And I say that to say, when you lose, you have to take a moment to yourself and see exactly what it is God wants you to do. What we have to understand and realize about God is that what he orchestrates in our lives it's very rare that it is directed to benefit us. And I hear you say, preacher, what do you mean? I thought when he blesses me, his blessings are for me. Not quite, not all the time. I mean, when we lose, we are showing those people around us how to lose with grace. Job had lost everything, and the only friends around him were the pouring salt and open wounds, but he was still able to pray for them. His ability to humble himself after he had lost everything was essential to his restoration. And I would like to take you now to the second benefit of losing, which is hope. Look at your neighbor and say hope. Hope. Hebrews 11:1 tells us that hope breeds faith. And in Hebrews 11:1, we know that faith is the evidence of things hoped for. And when we humble ourselves in loss, it gives us the ability to hope for more. It allows faith to be born. Hope is essential in bouncing back from any loss. So no matter how big or small, you must have hope. You must be able to hope for more. Job tells us in Job chapter 13 and 15, though he slay me, yet will I hope in him. Though I'm being punished and I don't understand what's going on, I'm still going to have hope. I'm still going to have hope beyond what I see. And although it hurts in the moment, you have to allow the loss to benefit you in every way possible. Hope and humility equate to unlimited possibilities. And Job did not know that before he prayed for him, he did not know that after the prayer was finished and after he said amen and they went their separate ways, he didn't know that what he lost would be double times what he had prior to it. And most times our hopes are expressed in moments, and in our most humble moments when we are praying. And this is demonstrated when Job offers his prayers for his friends in verse 10. Look at your neighbor and say resilience. Resilience. I need y'all to wake up. I feel like I'm talking to the walls. I need y'all to wake up. Resilience. I know you guys have lost something. And I mean, some of us still don't know how to bounce back or why we lost what we lost. But the last one we have today is resilience. Humility and hope taught Job how to be resilient. Resilience was necessary to recover from the loss and to receive the tangible benefits of the loss. Resilience is defined as the ability to recover quickly from hardship or difficulty.